What's going on YouTube? I'm Shar, this is Shar's Reality. Today I have a super dope video for you. But before I get into exactly what the video is all about, I just want to go over something real quick. So I invested in two different backgrounds because there are two different kinds of videos that go on my channel. So if you see this background, you will know that it is more makeup or skincare related. If you see the other background, which is more blue and purple and black and white and gray kind of smoky effect, that's going to be more on the weed side. That's going to help you be able to decipher which videos you're looking for, because there are people that are more interested in one category or the other. So just so you know, that makes it easier. So that will make it easier for you to figure out which video you are looking for. Obviously, I would love for you to watch all of the videos, but I also know that not everything is everybody's cup of tea. So this is my cup of tea. These are my two favorite genres. So that's what my channel is about. So without further ado, let's get into the makeup side. So before we go any further, I just want to state that I was given this product free from Influenster to test. So I did not pay for it. It did come from Influenster, and I am super excited to talk about it today. So it is the Naked Urban Decay Ultraviolet Purple UV palette, which is super exciting, and I am ready to show you all of these fun colors, and I'm gonna put some on my face. So before I get into all the colors, there's just a little bit of like Urban Decay I want to talk about. I am not super Urban Decay eyeshadow person, so believe it or not, I do not actually own any Naked palettes at all. This is my first Naked palette. I have always looked at Urban Decay palettes. They're around like $50, not super expensive, not super cheap either, and I've never found a palette that I was like, oh my god, all the colors, I want that one. That being said, I do have a few palettes that are like that where there's only a few colors I really like, or one in particular that I bought it for, whatever. But for whatever reason, I had just not ever bought an Urban Decay actual palette. I do have one Urban Decay shadow, which is Midnight Cowboy, and this one is just a really, really nice nude kind of shimmery color, and I like to use that all over as a base or just a little bit on the lid using my finger so that it gives it more pigment. So Urban Decay is good. I've had a couple shadows over the years that have been given to me and whatnot, but like I said, it's just not ever been my go-to for purchasing for shadows. Now, that being said, there are a couple staple items from Urban Decay that I have used, that I do use, and I love using. So one of which is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, Oil Control. So I personally do have pretty oily complexion, so this works great. I actually set my face with that earlier, so I don't know if you can tell, but I have full face of basic, makeup on. So I have my primer, foundation, concealer, powder, and then setting spray, and then also like blush and blush and highlighter, and all of those products that I used on my face. If you're curious, I'm going to list them below in the order that I put them in. I just did it off camera so that it wouldn't take as long. Also, when I get into doing my actual shadow application, because I am going to put it on today just so you can see it on my light complexion, I'm going to make that really fast, otherwise it will take forever and we'll be here all day. So yes, the De-Slick, I love this one. I know they have two versions of their setting spray, and this is always the one I use. I actually really like that it has like almost a cinnamon clove smell feel to it. Kind of just feels like it helps absorb my makeup and just lock it in. So I love this. One of my other staple items is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original. This bad boy has gone through the ringer for me, but there's still a good amount in here, and I love it. So I'll be using that today for my primer, for my lids. And then recently I was given a sample, and I cannot remember for the life of me where this came from. I want to say that it was my bestie Juanita, but I'm not quite sure. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, and Badder, and this is a mascara, and I love this mascara. I love it by itself. I love it under lashes. Fuck with it heavy. It's a good one. It separates your lashes, it curls them, it gives them volume, and it gives them length, and fuck with it. So I'll be using that one today. When it runs out, I will be buying the larger version because it is that good. So there's that. I decided to throw on just a little bit of gloss just because I was feeling super naked with like nothing else on and not even being able to see my lashes because they're so pale. So I did throw on Jeffree Star, what is this? Iridescent Throne, a lip gloss just to give some kind of like purple. I wanted to kind of feel the purple vibe since we're doing the ultraviolet today. So that's that. Okay, so I did swatches on my skin, which is super pale, and then my daughter's skin, who is more of a darker coffee color. So I will put those swatches up so that you can take a look at them and you can see the brightness and the shades difference. So the very lightest side of the palette, the color Trippin', is a really, really light nude color, and I like it. The only issue is that for anyone who is around my skin tone, it's going to literally like blend in with your skin. So you can use it as a really nice base. I plan to use it with this super light purple color here, Optimized. I'm gonna mix those two for my base. So right away, that was interesting. They all are pretty soft. Some of them are a little chalkier than others, but that's more the matte colors, and I kind of expect that. I did try the palette a couple times off camera before I got it because it is being released today, so I have definitely played with it, but I didn't want to do a video like without actually trying some of the colors, right? So, and I'm really glad that I did. So Dazed is a really shimmery goldish color. This one right here, kind of like a rose gold, and it's super pretty. I put it on my finger and I just put it across my lid and it stuck, and I was like, there she is. She was hot. It was super pretty. I decided to go in with this VR color, and I thought that since it was a little bit darker that I could put that on the edge and kind of have a little gold rose purplish smoky moment, and it didn't really show up, and I was like, oh shit. So I realized that that one is more of a glittery moment, more of a like iridescent moment, more of like the Dazed. So the Dazed and the VR are lighter colors. Now on me, they were lighter colors, but on my daughter, they popped really, really loud. Also the Lucid, which is like this greenish, purple, white highlighter kind of color, that one popped on her really loud as well. So that I loved. But because today is about the UV palette, I am going to stick to more this side because I feel like that we should focus on the purples because it's the UV palette, and also like when you close it, it's purple, right? Like I understand having more of like some nude colors just so you can like transition it in, but I'm ready to go in with the purple. So let's go in with the purple. So I'm going to go into probably like super fast mode, and you can just kick back and enjoy while I throw on some color real quick. Okay, so there's my base. It is Trippin' first layer. Well, first layer was the primer, right? Trippin' first layer, and then Optimized from the crease up just lightly, so it has just a little bit of violet in there. Okay, so because I really wanted that euphoric purple to really, really stand out, I went in, like you saw, I did it with my finger. Oftentimes I have friends that ask me how I get colors to pop so intensely, and that is how I do it. I'll set my primer, I'll do a primer, I'll do a really light base color, and then I'm gonna go in with my finger because that just helps with the pigment, like really picking it up and getting it to stick to your skin. So I'm not gonna go super deep in the inside with it with the purple because I'm gonna use the color Lucid to really pop that corner. And then I'm gonna take more of a fluffy brush, and actually I might use the brush that's in the palette and just kind of blend that purple out and over, and then we'll go in with the darker color. So I applied just a little bit of the euphoric to the more pointed tip on the brush here. I'm gonna flip sides. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Optimized, which is again the really light lilac purple color, and I'm gonna blend that upwards. Now I'm going to go in with my handy dandy toilet paper and I'm going to crease it so that it gives me that nice line. And I'm going to go in with the dark purple dust, and I'm going to do a little smoky eye moment. I'm also going to use the small tip of this brush that came in the palette. Okay, so I've buffed out a little bit of the purple dust. I definitely expected it to be a little bit darker. Yeah, but it's fine. So I'm also going to go back in with my finger with the Euphoric and just kind of pat it on in places that the purple dust kind of blended it over. It's annoying when colors do that, but it's kind of to be expected sometimes when you're trying to blend colors, but there's that. So okay, so now I'm going to take again the very small side of the brush and just bring that purple dust down a little bit, just along the lash line on the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and do my eyeliner, which is not Urban Decay, so I'm not going to feature it. I'm going to do my eyeliner real quick and then a little bit of mascara. No, I lied. I'm going to do eyeliner, lashes, mascara. So I'll be right back. This is why YouTubers do their lashes off camera. Yes. There we have it. So overall, I really like the palette. I think that there's some really good matte colors in here. Oh, wait, no. Pause. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Have to have the pop. Okay. So, yeah, I think the matte colors are really good. I think that the first 5 colors, which is like the Trippin', the Mind Slip, Dazed, Hacked, VR. Those are all really nice light colors that you can kind of use for everyday wear. And then definitely for people that wear more lighter colors. And then the other side is definitely for more vibrant kind of colors. And that is definitely my jam. So I really like this Lucid color. I really love this Euphoric color. It reminds me of a color that I used to have from, I think it's Lancome. Oh, my sister would know. It's either Estee Lauder or Lancome, and they have this really pretty purple that I loved forever. So that really reminds me of that. And then the purple dust, it's okay. I like that it has more of a purple tone to it, but it's kind of more gray. But I like it. I think it turned out really nice. So there is that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are an Urban Decay Naked palette lover and you love purples, then this is definitely going to be the palette for you. Thank you so much to Influencer and Urban Decay for sending me this palette to try. I really appreciate it, and I hope I am considered for further ones because this was a lot of fun and I really loved making this video. So thank you so much. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you already have subscribed, thank you so much. As always, thank you so much for your love, support, and I really appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.